You need me to move this? I came 30 minutes early, but they didn't tell me that I needed to bring the images back a second time. I already brought them back one time. So that's why I'm...
Come. Let me do this. You are 287. Just turn around for me, let me do your height.
Okay.
287 good. Sounds straight. Look at the wall behind you. Okay, honey. Have a seat for me, please.
5'11".
182 centimeters. He's gonna let you know. And you went to the car to get it?
Yeah, I had to get the car, yeah. But I already bought them the first time, so there shouldn't have been a need for them.
Any changes since your visit last week?
So there shouldn't have been a need for me to go back and get that a second time, and they waited until the last second to tell me. So that's why I was about 5 minutes late.
Just relax. Thirty-six 7.
I've just been walking, so I'm gonna be a little hot. It was like 4 blocks from here.
It's not bad for 4 blocks.
What's that heart rate?
It's 122/71. Well, the pulse is 114. It's good exercise. Thank you. Let me get some down, okay?
What's your pain score today on a scale of 0 to 10?
6.
6? It's like a dull pain or it's like a sharp one?
It's a dull that turns into a sharp.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the whole spine, right?
All 4 levels are damaged. My thoracic was damaged by a lumbar traction machine, but the other 3 levels, my neck, my back, my lower back, and my tailbone were damaged by violence in other countries, multiple countries.
And bending makes it worse, like going like that?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but I have to do it for
There's no changes to your medications or anything like that?
yeah, I got an appointment with a new pain specialist.
Since last week, since your last visit, has there been any changes or not?
No.
Okay. So this is all set. They're going to come in shortly. They're going to come take a look at you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Here's the gown too, so they can take a look. Just the shirt. Okay. The top part. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Now they're gonna do images, no? That's what
Once they
they-
come in,
that's
they're gonna they'll probably look at those first and they'll let you know.
Okay.
Is it you? How are you, sir? Good morning, Dr. Hines. Pleased to meet you, sir.
Hi.
How are you feeling, and what can we do to help you today? Thank you for bringing all those images. We're going to look through them together.
I already brought them the first time, and my understanding was they downloaded them. But
We uploaded them already, yeah.
But they didn't tell me I needed to bring them a second time, but I'm glad that I had them.
Let me look through, because I saw imaging of your spine with the images.
Yeah,
Did
but
they
they're
just-
not downloaded into your computer. That's why according to X-ray, anyway. Now, I may not be true, but that's what X-ray said.
But talk, while I'm getting this up, talk to me what we
All
can-
4 levels are damaged. My lumbar, my thoracic was damaged by a lumbar traction machine.
Oh,
My tailbone, lumbar, and cervical neck were damaged by violence.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Okay. And how long are we going back in terms of when was the first either injury? Are we going back years and years, or is this more recent?
No, years.
Like either decades? Or not that long?
First injury was 2006,
Okay.
which was an accident in a truck. But then after that, I was a victim of violence, and it just made everything much worse. I had a very mild herniation in 2006, but just kept getting attacked.
So are you in a position now where you're not in that situation anymore?
I don't live in this country. I'm just trying to get out of this country. All I'm here for is medical treatment.
Understood. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
do my best to help you, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
I just want to make sure that you're not in a dangerous area now.
So I don't live in this country. I'm just trying to get out of this country. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm here for quite a while because they have to do surgery.
Understood. So talk to me about, when we talk about your spine, let's go level by level. Talk about your neck. A lot of neck pain?
Yeah, my neck, I frequently have to grab it and pull it forward and pop it.
And that makes it feel better? Or
Yeah, better,
releases
yeah.
tension? Okay.
Yeah, it's like it pops. I don't know.
Is it all neck pain, or is it pain that radiates in your neck?
No, it's just neck. Yeah.
Bad neck pain?
Yeah.
Does it go into your arms or into your hands?
I have problems with my hands, but for another reason.
Tell me the reason, and I'll be sure of that.
Yeah, so I wake up every night for years with my hands throbbing, pulsating, throbbing.
Not numb, but throbbing more so?
Pulsating, throbbing.
Okay.
And the same energy that caused my damage to my ears. The doctors have seen it. I've been diagnosed by ear doctors in Central America, South America, here in the States by American doctors. I have severe trauma. When you talk to me, it sounds like you're slurring your words.
Got it.
But I can understand you because it's English. But I have acoustic trauma, nerve damage to my ears, and I have to take medicine for my heart because of that damage.
Got it. Does that affect your balance too, or no?
They say I have balance problems.
Okay. Do you notice that? Like
I didn't notice it until physical therapy. Physical therapist said I have major balance problems.
How's your coordination with your hands?
I can't snap anymore properly. This one, I can a little bit.
Other than the snapping, how about things like handwriting, doing buttons? Those are okay?
I don't do much handwriting, but yeah, buttons, yeah, no problem.
Good. Okay.
I have what the doctors call arthritis,
Got it.
but that's from the attacks.
Understood.
Yeah.
Post-traumatic arthritis. Okay. How about your middle spine? What are the symptoms in the thoracic or middle spine?
7 is herniated.
Okay.
That's it that I know of. And then, or is it 10? I can't remember.
Okay.
And then L4 lumbar's messed up.
So
So is the
the-
tailbone.
Got it. So the thoracic spine, is that less of an issue for you overall, or is that a major issue as well? The middle back.
I don't know. I don't go anywhere or do anything. I just lay down all the time.
Got
Sit
it.
down,
Because
lay-
of the pain.
weakness in my back and pain. Yeah.
Got it. Now let's proceed to the lower back. How you have just pain in your lower back, or does pain go down?
I
your
have
back?
weak legs and they're heavy.
Got it.
The neurosurgeon in New Orleans said I had moderate drop foot in my left foot.
Okay.
That's part of the records. I can show you. I didn't bring them with me, but I have them.
Well, drop foot is weakness. We can tell that right now. We'll be able to. Did he recommend a foot orthosis and?
All I've got is inserts.
Got it. Okay. What did he recommend about the foot drop?
They recommended physical therapy.
Okay. No surgery he did recommend? Okay. So he must have not seen, I assume they got an MRI and a nerve test.
Yeah, they did a nerve conduction study. Yeah.
Okay. And that's where they saw the foot drop. But it wasn't severe enough that you needed surgery, or he didn't recommend a brace. He just recommended therapy and that's it?
Yeah.
What have you tried besides physical therapy? Any medication? Any
Yeah, I'm
injections?
on, both shoulders are ripped and torn from
Okay.
violence. This one,
I think you saw one of the surgeons
the,
here, right?
the doctor in Madrid, Spain said this is right paralytic shoulder injury because I can't get it up over here.
Okay.
This one is ripped and torn, but I can lift it.
Okay.
In addition to that, I have back pain, and so I take, the doctors give me morphine and oxycodone.
That's what you're taking now?
Both, yeah, both. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, morphine, oxycodone, anything like nerve pain medication,
No,
gabapentin?
no, I did try that before.
No
but
luck with that. That didn't do anything.
it went away. I had it. I had the shooting into my legs,
Okay.
and then it went away. So.
Good. Okay, good. So that symptom's not there anymore?
Mm-mm.
But the legs do feel heavy and tired when
I've
you
had for years.
Got it. Okay. Have you had any injection for your spine?
Yeah, they put me through a bunch of injections, but that didn't get the desired effects, so they stopped.
Got it. Do you remember what they were? Were they cervical, lumbar?
Lumbar, yeah.
Lumbar. Epidurals, facet injections? What did they recommend?
I don't remember.
Got it.
Shot it into my spine.
Yeah. Those are both spinal
Pain management. So.
Yeah, those are both types of spinal injections, but it doesn't sound like those.
You see how I lean forward when I sit?
Because that makes you feel more comfortable than straight up?
Yeah.
Got it. So what I'm going to do, let me see you walk. Let me just see you walking on this one. Come on back. What I want you to do is, can you get up on your toes like this?
Yeah, I have to do that for physical therapy, but I can't do it long.
Yeah, I just want to see if you can elevate the toes. All right, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. How about lifting your toes so that... Stop. You okay? Stop. And then I just want to check your balance.
That's the one that gets me. The physical therapist put me through that.
You don't use a cane or a walker or anything?
No.
Yeah. No, that's okay. You're right.
Yeah.
No, yeah. That's. Do you have any history of any kind of head trauma or concussions or things like that?
Directed energy attacks. Yeah. Energy. The same energy that's damaged my ears.
Gotcha.
I have it on. I have videos of the doctor's diagnosis, but I've already shown that to your staff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do they think that that's also contributing to the balance?
I don't know.
Got it.
No one said anything.
You don't see
As if they're told not to. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know why. But no one addresses it.
Just checking your whole nervous system, your reflexes and maybe strength and sensation. Relax, just relax. Oh, careful your shoulder.
The doctor said that my reflexes were hyper in my legs, and when he he did what you did, he said that they were hyper.
A little bit on the hyper side.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, hyper would mean that they're extra jumpy. When I do yours, if anything, you sure you didn't say hypo? Did you kick out before?
Yeah, that was.
Not as much today. Not as much today. I don't see the symmetric to the keep it in. Push me right. Oh yeah, no, relax. Yeah, this side, this has a push me away. Give me a good squeeze. Those kidneys. Good squeeze. Good. Bring the fingers out like this. Strong. Strong. Bring this one up. Strong, 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 strong. No more. How about this one? That hurts? Hurts your back? Strong, 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 strong. Relax. Let me have you straight listening all the way. Bring your toes all the way up. Strong, strong, strong. Big toe all the way up. Strong. Push down. Relax. How about this one? This is one they said you had the foot drop, right?
Yeah.
Bring the one, bring your ankle all the way up as much as you can.
My ankles are sore.
Yeah. You have a primary care doctor?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Do they know why you're swollen?
They're not sure.
Bring that big toe up. Strong, 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 strong.
Yeah, this one is normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
And when they do a cubicle, it bleeds.
Oh boy, well they're too aggressive now.
Maybe a hug.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing, and if you're not feeling it so well.
See the swelling?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You can feel when I touch your skin?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that feels normal?
Yeah.
I got up here
The doctor did the pen test.
Yeah. Oh, so you saw a neurologist. Good.
A neurosurgeon.
Okay. What did the neurosurgeon recommend?
He sent me back to the orthopedic surgeon.
What did the orthopedic surgeon say?
He said I had all that damage that the other doctors have said that you see,
Mm-hmm.
and that I just need to take it easy and not try.
I want to show you a few things. The problems that you have.
Let me get my glasses.
Sure. Mr. Chief, your name looks familiar. Didn't you see our shoulder surgeon?
Your shoulder and neck, yeah.
Okay.
Or your shoulder and foot, yeah.
Okay, good. What did they say about your shoulder?
They're gonna have to have surgery.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both shoulders are have to have surgery,
I got you.
which they should have done years ago.
Yeah, they want to get you settled in permanent housing.
I don't live in this country.
No, I heard
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I heard you.
I make
No,
sure
I'm just helping. I'm just
I
questioning.
don't need permanent housing in a country that I don't live in.
I got you.
So they need to change that, because every time I come in here I get the same story. It's in my file and it needs to be changed. I don't live in this country.
Understood.
I don't need permanent housing in a country I don't live in.
I just wanted to know.
No,
why they
I'm sorry.
weren't-
I'm sorry.
I just was curious why they, what the plan was for your shoulder.
There's no permanent housing for me if this is not my home.
Got it.
Yeah, I have an apartment that I can go to anytime I want to stay. I just choose to live in my car. That's a choice. It's not a financial choice. I could afford an apartment. I don't. I don't know why they keep mentioning that every time I come in here. I wish somebody would change it.
I can talk with them.
Yeah.
So that we don't.
I don't live in this country. I've moved out of this country many years ago. The only reason I'm here is I was forced to come back because they canceled my medical insurance. So I can't get medical treatment abroad. I have to come back here to get medical treatment. Otherwise I wouldn't be here. Yeah. That's the only reason I'm back in the States. I left this country in 2014.
You find yourself happier with the change? I mean, overall, is it much better for you?
I used to work for the Department of Defense and for the Federal Emergency Management Agency, so I know a few things that other people don't. So I'm just making sure that I took steps.
Understood.
Yeah. Just leave it at that.
No, I won't bother you about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I just hope that works out. You know what I mean? It works out for you and it's I want to show you a few things, sir. So this is your lumbar spine.
Right.
And the main thing that points out to me is that at L5S1, you hardly have any cartilage disc space.
Right.
See these black areas here? That's the cartilage cushion.
Now what is it, L4?
This is L5S1. L5 bone, S1 bone. And this is the disc in between.
Right.
And it's very, very degenerated.
Yeah.
Now the good news
Look at
is,
my tailbone though. Is that supposed to be that way?
yeah, you can have and you also have a more dedicated view of your sacrum. I'm going to show you that too.
It's damaged. They told me in Bogota it was damaged after an attack.
Got it. Okay.
Bogota, Colombia.
Actually, yeah, I think I can see what they're talking about. Did you fall on your tailbone?
I was punched.
Okay.
Yeah.
Possible this was fractured at that time. Possible. Here's the thing, that sacrum, the end of the tailbone, that area.
Can't be fixed.
And the good news is that's typically not a problem anymore. The
It's
trauma
It's painful.
is going to be painful, but that pain it's not subsided over time.
I just have pain mostly in my lumbar area.
So the lumbar probably comes from this. We're going back to your lower back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that L5S1 disc. And the fact that you don't have that disc space. So that's going to definitely give you axial pain, meaning pain here. You're not, and you said not right now, pain down your legs, right?
No, the shooting pain stopped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me have you stand up, sir. I want to see you bend forward like you're going to touch your toes.
This
Don't
is
go
what they've
into
been having
your
me
hurt.
doing- This is what they've been having me do with this.
Don't go into your, I just want to check your range and check the motion.
My back pops when I do that. Yeah. Yeah.
Then I'm going to have you face forward. Just relax all the way. I'm going to go easy, so don't let me hurt you. Talk to me. Am I bothering you when I do this? Come back towards me.
No, the physical therapy did that in a screen.
So that's bad.
When I go back, yeah.
This might be, I'm going to go gentle. You talk to me. Bad. Down in here. Not too bad. Not at all.
Dude, there's pain there. Yeah.
Okay, no more, no more.
If you
no
push,
more.
if you push
No
enough,
more.
I'll start to scream.
No more. No.
Yeah, yeah.
And then how about this one to the left?
Yeah, there's more pain.
So what I'm stressing, I'm not going to push on you. These are your little facet joints, and the facet joints are the little bones in the back of your spine that help put the spine together. So there's other structures that keep the spine supported, but those little facet joints in the back become more arthritic when you have a situation like this where that disc.
So is there arthritis there?
There's a little bit of arthritis in what's called the facet joints in the back of your spine.
But it's not so bad.
Well, it's bad in the sense that it's giving you symptoms. You know what I mean? There's no
My back is weak. Yeah.
That's the other thing. So if your core muscles are not as strong as they typically are, but you're a strong guy, but with this pain, you're probably weaker in your core because you've had to compensate for so long. You know what I mean? Because these things hurt you.
Yeah.
So really the goal is getting you as strong as possible. There's probably a role in the future that we can consider, if you're up for it, to revisit those injections if you're interested, depending on what you
I'm
have.
not interested unless it's absolutely necessary.
Not necessary, definitely not.
Okay.
Definitely.
I went through it already, and I went through multiple injections.
Yeah.
And they said it's not good for me.
It's not good for you if you do them too often, and especially if they don't help you. But at the same time, not all injections are the same. So if you were ever interested in that, I could do some research for you, and we could figure out where you had them, what they actually did. But if you're not interested, let's hold off on
I'll
that.
wait until I have to do it.
Yeah, let's hold off on
So I
that.
don't need surgery right now?
No, definitely not for this. And there's nothing that can be offered to you. Let me check your cervical spine.
Could you please inform staff, because I think that they're dictating something with regard to surgery because of that I need to find permanent housing. First of all, I have an income, After taxes, I bring home 45. That's after taxes. So I can afford a place to stay. I live in my car by choice. Okay? And secondly, by putting that into my file, it remains there, and it's inaccurate information because it's affecting my ability to get surgery.
Because you're interested in that shoulder surgery right now.
They said I have to have it, yeah.
Okay. Give me a few moments.
They said I have to have physical therapy first.
Just want to check in that too.
Yeah, my neck's messed up. Like, frequently, like, I guess about 5 or 10 times a day, I have to do this. I just have to bring it
You
forward.
said bring it down. Yeah.
Pop it down.
Yeah. Don't be too forceful when you do that, though. You know what I mean?
I went into X-ray this morning. Came half an hour early for my appointment.
Okay.
45 minutes actually. I was 45 minutes early, and then they told me right before that my appointment was ready that I needed to have the images. So I had to run back and get the images, and I was 5 minutes late for my appointment. So I didn't get the X-rays that they wanted.
Let me see, but I see. Let me see.
They wanted to do X-rays, and I couldn't do them. So I think that might need to be revisited.
Let me take a look, because if I have the views I need, we might be okay. But no, I'll definitely have you get the ones if we need it. Hold on. Just want to see, because this is. I want to just make sure that we uploaded everything. Okay, that's enough. That's fine.
I live outside this country by choice, but I can't get medical treatment because they canceled my medical insurance.
I understand.
So I have no choice but to come back. Can you show me where it's messed up?
You have, the main thing that you have is, similar to your lumbar spine, you have one level. This is C2, C3, C4. So between C3 and C4, you don't have a cartilage disc, meaning it's very, very thin. So you must have had some form of disc herniation some time ago. Whenever you had a trauma or when you ever had an injury. And what that's doing, and I can see it right here.
Am I going to have surgery?
Not right now. Whether you need it in the future, that's going to be, it depends on what your symptoms are. If it's just primarily neck pain and kind of cracking and things like that, that we're not as worried about. But if you start to get things like numbness, tingling in your arms and hands, that doesn't go away. The balance, I want to make sure, you've seen a neurologist, a neurology doctor,
No,
or just a
I haven't
neurosurgeon?
seen one. I need to see one.
I think that would
Is there one here?
Mm-hmm. I think that would
You
be.
schedule me an appointment.
I think that would be a good idea to help us distinguish, you know, what's causing what. The fact that you don't have any numbness, tingling in your hands, and you're not dropping things, that's a good thing, because that's signs and symptoms of a
This
problem.
is starting to be,
Just the snapping.
yeah, but
Little
this,
bit.
that was caused by trauma to my hand.
That's the other thing. So there might be something else that also can play into that and,
Pretty sure, I don't know.
and limit you, because I don't see anything obvious that you need to think about surgery right now.
Okay.
You know, now your shoulders
It's
is
major surgery, so I don't want it if I don't have
and
that.
but your shoulders are a different story. And I need to find out what the issue is. I want to figure out how we can take that off. Let me see what
I should
can
never have put that on there. She was not listening to me when I was speaking to her. Because they're saying, you need to talk to a social worker. What do I need to talk to a social worker for?
Understood.
I mean, you know, I just am here for medical treatment. I'm one of many people, one of many millions of expats who live abroad and come back to America for medical treatment.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
9 million have left already since this nonsense started.
Absolutely. Just reviewing. Yeah, and they see the same thing I have. You do have some disc degeneration. The discs are a little bit narrow, but nothing worrisome that you have to do anything right now. And from your exam, I don't see anything worrisome. Give me just a few moments, okay? Hold on, sir. But for the spine, we got to keep an eye on you. I want to get you to neurology. But let me figure out this issue with the shoulder. Did you ever meet Dr. Viali?
Yeah, I met him first, and then he sent me to another doctor, and then I got him again coming up soon, I think. There's a doctor coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which doctor it is. next appointment here.
Let's see.
I got multiple doctors here. And two
Yeah,
appointments.
here they break up everything. You know what I mean? Like they break up like hand is different from foot, is different from
I got an
spine.
appointment with a hand too, yeah.
Yeah.
But I also got an appointment with a shoulder doctor.
Oh, that's, yeah, and that's going to be with Dr. Leali. Oh, it's coming up in like a few weeks. May 18th. Okay. Give me a few moments, okay? What was your right? What were you understanding that appointment was? Was that to again talk about the surgery for your shoulder?
Yeah, yeah. Isn't he a shoulder doctor?
Give me a few moments. Hold on. Hold on.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
Good to see you. So you saw my friend Dr. Ode about your shoulder.
Your
She
both
was-
shoulders, yeah.
Yeah, she was concerned about the fact that you're not in a you're a moving target. You're not in a stable to do the rehab.
Okay, first of all, I'm doing rehab right now. Secondly, I don't live in this country. I live in my car by choice. I have money. I can get in an apartment. I don't want to. I just want to leave, get the medical treatment, and leave. There's no need for her to put. She wasn't listening to my story. She put down that I need permanent housing according to him, and I don't need permanent housing. I don't live in this country.
No, what happens is when you do operates with someone, when you operate someone, one of the requisites in this country, in this hospital, is for us to have. We cannot have you, go through the post-operative period when we operate on you, with a high risk of, for example, with infection or bleeding or whatnot, without you being in an environment when a nurse can go, with services can go, that's the main concern. You can leave whatever you want. No, don't get me wrong.
I
But
need surgery. Yeah.
yeah, but she's not gonna give it to you because you're not in an environment where, because you're living outside of the country and you have
Okay, first of all, I don't have medical insurance. That's why I came back to the country, because my medical insurance got canceled, so I can't get medical treatment outside the country. So I'm here as long as it takes to get better.
No, listen, I'm with you. We're here to help you. I mean, I try to help you. Right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't do it.
And if I need to get a hotel room or something for the duration,
But
that's not a problem.
But that's not going to, pass. I mean, what she says is she needs to have this you in a stable.
That's not a problem. If I have to get a temporary go stay in a long-term hotel arrangement, that's fine. I mean, people get surgery and get in hotels all the time.
No, that's not true. Not in this hospital. No,
Okay,
we
well,
don't send people to hotels, and we don't. That's it. And this is don't get me wrong. And this is ambulatory surgery. But for big surgery, what she's saying is, look, it's unsafe for you to go to that surgery. That's what she's saying, regardless of your personal situation.
Why is she saying that it's unsafe for me to have surgery?
Because you're not in a stable. You live in another car. We gotta send the nurse.
Okay, what I just told you was,
I understand.
I can get.
But I understand. So, in other words, I would try to. Let me just talk to you need to talk to my social worker.
And secondly, I told her that I have a place that I could go and stay as long as I want. An hour from here. In fact, that's where I go quite often. I have a place. I told her this already. I have a place in Stewartsville, New Jersey, that I go quite often and can stay there as long as I want.
Did she offer surgery after you are in a position that you're staying? Did you say that you're?
The reason that I'm here is because that's an hour away, and I can't drive the back and forth all that time.
No, but you can do the rehab over there. Where is that place?
Stewartsville is an hour from here.
That's
We're
okay,
over-
but
we're
there are
about
rehab.
an hour and 15 minutes. From
But there
here.
are rehab places over there.
It's in the country. You know where Phillipsburg, New Jersey is?
I have no idea.
You know where Phillipsburg is?
No.
Okay, so anyway, it's an hour and 15 minutes into the countryside of. It's a small little town. Okay, it's a real small little town. It's not even a city. It's a town, and the nearest city is Phillipsburg. And yeah, Phillipsburg I could do therapy.
Yeah.
Which is,
How many
which is-
minutes
which is
away from that?
About a mile down the road.
Oh yeah. You can do that. Hold on, give me a second.
Yeah.
EMGs.
So you
MRI,
you already moved out of a cardiologist and everything.
Yeah.
Good. And you've seen them recently?
Yeah, I have all my primary care is through the VA, but I don't do specialty work.
So I'm gonna send it back to her. I'm gonna listen. I got a stable place. I live in whatever New Jersey,
Yeah.
and I have a rehab place, and I stay permanently there.
I
And,
don't know where the rehab is in Phillipsburg.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah. That's right.
But you can do the rehab at the city nearby, and then but you're in a stable environment.
Yeah.
Don't tell her you live in a car.
No, okay.
Don't tell her.
I live in a car.
No, don't. I understand, but don't tell her.
Okay, all right.
You live in a permanent
You
spot in New Jersey.
Go back to, what, by the time when you're gonna have surgery, you have to be in that position.
That's not a problem.
That's what
It's
it
not
says.
a problem for me to go
Today.
The reason I'm over here is because all my medical treatment's here.
I understand, but
Yeah.
if you're gonna have surgery here, and then you're gonna go, someone's gonna take you over there.
I was in Stewartsville, New Jersey. I was there 3 days ago. I mean, I go there all the time.
Can you stay in? Whose place is it?
It's a friend of mine, a girl, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she can keep you there for
Yeah,
long periods of time?
I pay the bill, so I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not.
Okay.
And all his medical care is at the VA. And you said you saw them
I
recently.
mean, I'm the
everything
one
looks
who
good.
will help pay that. What?
And everything looks good when you went to the VA last, saw your primary care doctor.
No, they say I have all these trouble. They've seen the images you saw.
No, but general health. Forget about the spine.
Your
forget
heart,
about
your
shoulders.
lungs.
My heart is I have to take metoprolol
That's
because of my
okay.
heart. Yeah. But they're.
Right.
All right.
So we get your appointment with the hand clinic on May 10th. We also have the sports and shoulder appointment we made for you. That's going to be June 19th. And we're just waiting on neurology to review the referral. And then once that's set, we can make that. They're going to call you about that appointment. Then you're all set.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.